नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है। मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन। आज मैं वेलूर में हूँ, सो मद्रास में नहीं हूँ, तो आज स्टूडियो में रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो रहा है। लेकिन हम दोनों ने स्काइप के माध्यम से कांटेक्ट कनेक्ट किए हैं, तो आज हॉट टेक्स करेंगे। तो विनोद के पास बहुत से नए आर्टिकल्स हैं जिनके बारे में वो पूछना चाहते हैं। इकोनॉमिक टाइम्स की पेपर उनके पास रेडी है, सो क्वेश्चंस फायर करने के लिए रेडी है। तो देखते हैं क्या पूछते हैं। यस विनोद, टेल मी।
Stance change possible ahead of 4% inflation. RBI unlikely to lower rate amid alarming high food prices. What do you feel on it?
No, there is no chance of RBI cutting rates because inflation by RBI standards itself is at 5%, but actually on the ground it's much higher. So it's about 7 to 8% higher. So I don't think there will be a rate cut. And there is no way of a rate cut till America decides to cut rate. And India is not ready for a rate cut because prices will go up further. And case of India, what is happening is there is no employment. You saw that in Gujarat, how many people went for a Thermax interview and in Bombay. So it is very clear that there is no employment. There are two classes of people. Somebody who is making lot of money and who is saying my taxes is too high. Somebody making 3 lakhs a month saying that I don't want to pay 30% tax, cut it down. And 99% of the population not making 15,000 rupees a month. If at all there has to be a change, corporate taxes has to go up, interest rates have to remain high, so that people, and already there nobody wants to deposit money in banks. Banks are not getting deposits. Even my vegetable seller wants to do options trade rather than keep his money in the bank. There's a speculative frenzy. Any rate cut, any tax cut will lead to a greater speculative bubble.
On that front, Nifty beats profit after tax and revenue estimates, dials up outlook, and today the market has rewarded Nifty. Though the market has gone down by 1%, Nifty seems to be up by 2% today. What's your take on that?
That is yesterday's news. He wrote it today, yesterday, because he thought the Nifty went up
I said
yesterday.
Nifty. No, I didn't mean Nifty beats. I meant Infi beats. Sorry, Infosys beats.
Right. So Infosys definitely did very well. So has TCS. So has HCL. All the results of all the IT stocks are done extremely well, and they have done better than what the market thought it would do. The result was not extraordinary. Year to year, their profits went up by 7%. Quarter on quarter, their profit dropped by 20% because last quarter they had an extraordinary return because of an IT refund. Overall, if you ask me, IT, the worst is behind them. There will not be an immediate rally up in terms of results, but it will do better than what the market thought. And most of the good news is already baked in because Infosys, which was languishing at 1350, yesterday in a down market, IT, it went to about, it was at 1810 when I saw it trade. So when the market was 200 points down, Infosys was up yesterday. So Infosys is having a great time in the market. And if you remember, 3 years back, we discussed buying Infosys. If those
Correct.
who had bought Infosys would have already tripled their money.
Correct. At that time, it was at 900.
600 it was at one time.
Yes.
When
Yes.
somebody claimed that
When
Salil Parekh
leadership,
did some
yes,
fraud.
yes, when the leadership issue was there, it dropped down. Yes. And
Yeah.
so, what is this thing with Karnataka government doing flip flop on this job bill?
First of all, it's my party. It's our party. But politicians do crazy things. They have to win elections. And there's a huge employment problem across the country. So, and they are not being able to create jobs. The central government has not been able to create jobs. So, how do you curry favor with the local population? Is by saying if there is a company in Bangalore, it can only employ Kannada. So that false certificates don't come, you have to pass a written exam in Kannada. There are not enough Kannadigas to join those companies. If you search as Nara Lokesh, Chandrababu Naidu's son immediately put out a tweet saying all the Bangalore companies are welcome to Andhra. So Bangalore is an IT capital. They cannot have say that 50%, 75% Kannadigas will work. And everybody knows Even if this bill is passed, it will get struck down by the High Court and the Supreme Court. India is one country. You cannot say this is for Kannadigas or this is for Tamils or something like that. Haryana passed a similar bill with a ruling party. BJP passed that bill. The High Court struck it down. So you get to hit two mangoes with one stone. You see, I gave you a solution. The court struck it down. Blame the court. But the news is grim that big IT companies themselves are not recruiting people. And if you don't recruit, the ratio is 1:4. For every person that Infosys recruits, he creates 2, 3 other jobs. That is kind of jobs like you need clothes, you need somebody to iron those clothes, you need somebody to transport you to Infosys. You will have tea, coffee outside. So you will spend that money. That creates 4 jobs. Infosys itself will have to hire one more seat for you. Will have to have more service staff who will supply tea, coffee during the day, cleaning staff. So overall, there'll be a 1:4 employment creation if it's a high quality job. If high quality jobs are not being created, if people are being sacked in Infosys, he will not come outside to the campus and drink tea. So the tea fellow will lose his business. If Infosys is not hiring, the people who are delivering, who are transporting them by cabs will lose their service contract. So overall, the economy itself will do badly. So in light of this, and there has been a big slowdown in tech in Bangalore. So how can I divert attention from all this? By saying I will do something for Canadians.
Okay, last thing I wanted to hit on today was the indices have hit a new all-time high. Sensex closing above 81K. At the same time, the rupee has gone to close at an all-time low. What does all this mean?
Well, that was news yesterday. And for the Saturday video we are recording today, as I'm speaking, I think the Nifty is down to 225 points. How much is it down? There's another 15 minutes of trading to go.
Correct. It's already down more than a percent.
I think
1.05. It's down. Yeah. So
okay.
259.9. 259 points. 0.9. It's down.
So all that high Nifty all-time high is vanished.
Hmm.
And this is because, like we discussed in the Tamil channel, Microsoft Cloud stuff has gone bust. American markets are down. Biden is very doubtful whether he will contest. And you have a budget coming up on Tuesday where people's expectations are sky high. So definitely, whatever went up yesterday, corrected in the morning, it opened 60 points down and went up to 200 points up. And those 260 points are being taken. So yesterday's morning opening though is where we are today. But the direction will be very clear only on the budget day. If she does if she delivers a good budget and raises tax on corporates, you can exploit a bloodbath in Dural Street. But even if she does not increase corporate income tax and she only tinkers with it here and there and does not give the middle class a big lollipop, you will see a correction. So budget is the next major event. So I think we will be able to discuss the budget on Tuesday. तो आपने इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. हो सके तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल नोटिफिकेशन दबाएं. अपने दोस्तों और रिश्तेदार के पास ये वीडियो को भेजें और उनको देखने की आग्रह करें. नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद.
Jai Hind.